Two goals scored in the 26th minute by number 7, Jamie Reid.
Go, it's on target!
City's fourth goal, scored in the 31st minute by number... One back against for Salisbury City. For the second goal for the goal scored. It's the sixth goal scored. The second of the afternoon, number 26, Patrick Buck. Congratulations to York. Best of luck for the rest.
Darrell, tricky game today. Not the result you were hoping for, we assume.
No, obviously, you know, it's difficult circumstances today. I'd say it goes to say it's been probably the hardest week in my football management, you know. I mean, there's 3 boys out there that's performed today that's on my transfer list, and 4 cup tied, and then obviously we lose Chris Charles. But that's no excuse, you know. York was a very, very good side. Put us to the sword early, really scored with their first 4 shots on target, which is disappointing from our point of view. But I thought the boys kept going to the end, and you know, and York managers just said the same. Says fair credit to you boys, you never stop running, never stop working. So, you know, it's been a difficult week.
As it's fairly common knowledge now, Jake's on the transfer list. He's put a bit of a message out there today, I think.
Well, it does, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest with you, the way it goes out, you know, because them things should have never left the football club, and they left the football club for one reason or another, which was very disappointing, you know. And Jake Reed, he put his heart and his mind out there. At the end of the day, we're 17th league in the position, and I've got to change things around about it. It's never a nice way of doing things in football, but I can honestly say I'm honest. I'm honest with my players, and I'm straight to the point. And, you know, you're never going to please everybody. That's football. I need to change things around. We haven't scored enough goals. We haven't created enough chances. And, you know, now we're at the trophy. We've literally got 19 cup finals in the league. You know, you can see, obviously people can see what I'm trying to do with the squad. I'm trying to bring improvements into the squad. Still after another one or two players. You know, and that's where we go. And football clubs, I can't have a squad. It'd be great to have a squad of 20 players. It'd be great to have that financially, but we can't do it financially. And, you know, and the board have done well back in you know, what we're getting in, you know, getting big Robbie Matthews in, but we can't keep chucking money at it, you know. Some players, well, why didn't you wait till the end of the season? Because you have to move it around financially, you know, sometimes it's a couple in, a couple out, and that's what happens at this level of football.
I'm sure most fans appreciate that we don't want to go back to the way of just throwing money after bad, essentially, and end up in the same predicament that we were in before. Before the game today, Chris Giles was due to start. Was there a problem with him when he was warming up?
Yeah, I mean, he's damaged his knee the other day, but I thought he'd be all right after taking a couple of tablets to Diclofenac. But in the warm up, he seemed to give way a little bit. So obviously that ruled him out for the game. So we had to mix a shape up a little bit. But that's no excuse. You know, the goals we gave away was very, very sloppy first half, and then second half I thought we put in a shift and asked them one or two questions, but the game had been lost by then.
Out of this cup, obviously out of the main two cups, seem to have got a buy into the Wiltshire Shield, whatever it's called. No one really cares about it. Next week's back to the league. It's big game next week.
Oh, they're all big games. You know what I mean? We, for whatever reason, and we keep saying the cups don't become a distraction, but they do, because we just come out of the third round of the FA Cup and we just obviously got knocked out of the trophy. And, you know, and we've got to catch 4 or 5 games up on some teams, you know, and one of them's not really hit yet. So we got 19 cup finals to go now, where we need to be kicking on, and that's why I've done what I've done in January and not at the end of the season. You have to act as a manager. I'm the manager. I'll take the flack that comes with it, the same as the way I take the credit when it comes, you know. And that's football. I've got to mix it round. I've got to bring some players in, and we've got to kick on second half of the season, because if we finish in the top 10 or mid-table of this league come the end of the season, would that have been a good season? Of course, it was third round of the cup, mid-table, kicking on and ready to rebuild for next season, you know. So there's our targets. The players knows what our targets. We want to keep going now and take every league game as it comes.
Good to see Luke Ruddock back today.
Fantastic. You know, credit to the boy. He's been there. He's paid for himself to go to Holland for 2 weeks for rehab, to go and see the top hamstring guy out there. You know, you see that the fans can see what he's like. He's a winner. It's going to be like a new signing for us, and touch wood, he can keep himself fit. You know, freeze Ben up in midfield. You know, if I can get another wide player into the club, obviously that's what I'll be looking to do.
Going to be very much a different side next week, I would imagine, from this week.
Well, you know, I mean, any side at this level of football, if you're missing Marvin Williams, Robbie Matthews, Stuart Sinclair, you know, Chris Giles, Michael Alexis, you know, that's 5-6 players where we've missed today that would have been starting the game, you know, and we can't use that as an excuse, because the boys out there got to do better than we did.
Okay, thanks, Darrell.
All right, cheers.